I'll see you. Wabna. A boka. Boka. Them children rock. Where's the camp cook here? We can't cook here. Can't.
Okay.
Can't.
What's your opinion for Càse be say Bema enso suppose say Bema so na say ade ya ana ade eni ana aye Bema me din e de kwako max ha Mtvghana break say the omo trend Kennedy akompreko Agyapong ana anas Aremeyaw ana sankofo menui ana trend de ne ko fa this trend we nyina e de e ba enko e be mo fujis nyina e de ma 2018 yes 2018 anas Aremeyaw Isiwi Kennedy Agyapong for defamatory and that's defamation Ghana ha but as Ghana ha mbra ba kuma no bi ntini echiacha ne ye ne all power ne wo hen yin ntino anwika ana anas etabre asam no ko US e de kodan mbra nimfo se omunka bi ema no se esane se Kennedy akompreko Agyapong egu ne ho fin ekeka nsem beto na so onu kunkum nipa wono woye froster onu woye medra wono no chal odupi amanfo gi sika de ensem bebrebe na Kennedy ekagu anas Aremeyaw so ono so anya ne de ono ne team esoreti ya no wo sa asam no ho me ba jo enro ya ana court transam no so court transam no so kan ya sika omode to Kennedy Agyapong trace na $18 million $18 million ameba jo bagari sikama sika pa betima hwe obi emfie petepepepe enso anas so ogi sika no e de ato ne sere so ogi sika no e de awasa ne sere so ogi sika no e de atwa num spedede se Kennedy Agyapong ekoba biema onfa na no ema obi ho emekeka nsema ewum anasa nsema enim enti we na court transam ne so no omo kan bi ema ana Aremeyaw anase si yekasai court award anas $18 million na yese Kennedy entwama no enti Kennedy twinemu ene betene epe obetua sika no no firmu via e be lesson e de amano asem ne si no anas ekeka nsem bi osamraze ne nyina e de mai in a video yenkwesa video no emra ba e better conversation eso.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today I stand before you not just as a journalist but as a witness to history, a child of Ghana's turbulent past, and a soldier in the fight for truth. Yesterday in the Essex County Superior Court of New Jersey, an 8-member jury delivered a unanimous verdict holding Kennedy Agyapong, former Ghanaian MP, liable for defamation and awarding damages of $18 million. The ruling is more than a legal victory. It is a profound affirmation that truth matters, that justice is not a privilege of the powerful, and that the arc of history does indeed bend towards righteousness. My story begins long before this moment. I was born at the 37 Military Barracks in Accra, the son of the soldier who served in an era where power belonged to those who wielded the gun. I grew up watching my nation transition from military rule to democracy, witnessing firsthand the struggle of ordinary Ghanaians yearning for justice, transparency, and accountability. When Ghana finally embraced democracy, I knew that safeguarding it required more than just laws. It needed the unyielding courage of those willing to hold power accountable. That is why I chose journalism, not as a career, but as a calling. Over the years, my team and I have exposed corruption at the highest levels, from the corridors of politics to the halls of justice. But in fighting the corrupt, one becomes a target. Mr. Agyapong, in a desperate bid to silence me, labeled me a land grabber, an extortionist, a murderer, a tax evader, and a blackmailer who ought to be hanged. These were not just lies. They were calculated attempts to destroy my credibility and put my life in danger. While Ghana's legal system failed to deliver justice in 2018, the US court upheld truth. This case was not easy. Proving defamation in the United States requires establishing actual malice by a clear and convincing evidence standard, one of the highest legal thresholds in the world. That the jury ruled 8-0 in my favor on every count is a testament to the fact that Mr. Agyapong acted with reckless disregard. Regrettably, Ghana's justice system has not always lived up to the principles of fairness and impartiality. When I sued Mr. Agyapong in 2018, despite his inability to legally substantiate his allegations, the court ruled against me, with Justice Barr scandalously branding me a terrorist instead of adjudicating the facts before him. This miscarriage of justice was later condemned by Supreme Court Justice Kolende, who rightly described it as a violent abuse of judicial authority. My fight has never been for personal gain, but for the soul of Ghana's democracy. This victory in the US sends a powerful message. The media cannot be silenced, truth cannot be buried, and those who wield power must be held accountable. Let this moment be a wake-up call to all who seek to erode the foundations of justice in Ghana. Let it remind us that democracy is not just about elections, but institutions that uphold the truth, courts that deliver justice without fear or favor, and citizens who refuse to accept corruption as the norm. To my legal team, Andrew Dehere Esquire, Aremeyaw Esquire, Evans Salasi Adeka Esquire, and Odei Kro Esquire, I am forever grateful for your dedication to justice. And to my supporters in Ghana and around the world, your unwavering belief in the fight strengthens my resolve. The battle against corruption continues. We will name, shame, and jail. Ghana deserves better, and I will never stop fighting for a future where justice is not a privilege of the powerful, but the right of every citizen. Thank you.
Abusua de da yakoso ya ani pitre yes me da so nya abre hwehwe me na usa tie me de ne kwakoma so ha Mtvghana se ne ka de a anas Aremeyaw anas ya jiska